So I finally have that clip of my interview on Smile Jamaica, which I've promised you from so long. So here is the actual interview. But before I get into my section, I want to actually highlight the minister and what he had to say about agriculture. He is somebody to watch. I'm very hopeful about him and what he intends to do for this ministry.
Building Jamaica through agriculture. Joining us now is the Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, the Honorable Floyd Green, and we're going to be talking about food safety and building back Jamaica's economy through agriculture. Good morning, Minister. How are you?
Morning, Minister. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Neville. I'm good. Happy to be here sharing with you.
And congrats, sir, on your new position and good luck, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Minister, for a while, I mean, we've been saying agriculture, is the foundation. Agriculture is what we need to build the economy. In your opinion, why aren't we where we should be in terms of agriculture and maximizing on that sector?
I think we have some long-standing challenges that we haven't been really able to tackle thus far, whether it be through inadequate resources or whether it be just through probably inadequate resources and placing inadequate resources at the source of some of the problems. So, our farmers still largely have to depend on rainwater to be able to actively farm, which clearly does not ensure that you have the sort of stability you need to make the sort of investment that our farmers need to make an investment. So we still have to do a lot of work on expanding things like our irrigation supply, working on our water harvesting to ensure that even in times of drought, our farmers are able to withstand the drought and continue to plant. So we do go through these spells where, because of weather events, agriculture goes up and down, and this is both on the farming side and in relation to our fisheries. We have other challenges such as our small fishers not being able to retool. Unfortunately, we have embarked on unsustainable practices over the years. So things like our fishing industries having to ensure that we have things like sanctuaries to build back our fishing stock. So there are some challenges. There are significant challenges. Also, I would say the makeup of our agricultural sector in terms of a number of small farmers. Some of them have not taken it as a business. But with that said, I think our farmers and our fishermen and women have done extraordinarily well, despite the challenges, despite not having water. Despite losing crops time and time again, they still go back out. They still go back out on farm. They still go back out to sea. And I think one of the challenges is that as a society, we haven't just paid enough attention. We haven't treated them as the food heroes that they truly are. And as such, we have seen agriculture as more of a fallback profession. But I think that is changing significantly now. Daily and Neville, I think with COVID-19, a lot of people have been asking, can we feed ourselves? How would we feed ourselves? And because of that, people now start to recognize the critical importance of our farmers and our fisher folk. So I think once there is that realization across the society, and I can say from where we sit as the government, we're putting a lot more resources, energy, work into ensuring that our farmers and fisher folk are recognized, are listened to.
All right. Well, from the minister to female farmers, that's what we're celebrating next on our International Rural Women's Day today. So stay with us. Soon come. Shalini, tell me about the network. It's the Jamaica the Network of Rural Women Producers. Tell me what it is. And you're on the youth committee. What are some of the functions that you have?
All right, that's correct, Delia. So the Jamaica Network of Rural Women Producers, we are members of the Jamaica Agriculture Society and also World Farmers Organization, which is based in Rome. And we're also a part of the Caribbean Network of Rural Women. Now, what we aim to do is to provide rural women with education and training opportunities. And additionally, we promote and we market the products made by the members of the network and strengthen linkages among rural women producers and intra-regionally. So our main goal is just to empower and motivate our rural women to improve their quality of life and the social and economic conditions of their communities and at large the country.
Yeah, it seems like a far reach. You have a BSc in medical technology. I'm not sure if that informs the farming that you do in any way, but tell me why farming and why stick to farming? Because medtechs are hard to find, and it's difficult to qualify as a medtech, by the way. So congrats to you. But why farming?
It's interesting. It's an interesting story. I have always been interested in farming. As you said, I have my bachelor's in medical technology. I served in the health sector for a few years, but I've always wanted to venture in farming. I grew up around my mom, who is a farmer, and that's how she grew us up, and also my grandparents. I tried it. I ventured out into farming a few years ago, balancing it with my regular 9 to 5. But it is quite demanding, because both professions, I can tell you, are quite demanding. And later on, I had to put farming on a hold for a bit and focus on my regular 9 to 5. Fast forward now to a few years when I took up a job opportunity overseas, and then came the big bad COVID. And I had to, the decision was there whether I go or stay here with my family. I decided to stay here. Me being here now, I have the time presented itself for me to focus now on my farming. So I've jumped into that, and it is going pretty well.
Yeah. You have acreages of pumpkins, sweet potatoes, pineapples, cucumbers, peppers. Talk to me, Shalini, about, because there are young people who are watching, and I know for over the years we keep telling young people that there are certain types of careers that they should strive to achieve. But I'm looking at both of you, and you're accomplished academics and intellectuals, and you're doing farming. So what would you say to young persons who are watching this morning about farming and being farmers?
I know it's interesting that you go to that topic. I think a lot of young persons aren't aware of how many job opportunities there are in farming, and that it is actually a valuable means of earning income. So what I try to do, well, now I have actually launched a YouTube channel to promote. I want to talk about my farming journey, to motivate and inspire other young persons, to let them know that, listen, this can be done. When you finish school, when you go to school, a lot of times persons, it is not promoted. If you ask them what they want to be in the future, hardly hear anybody ever say, I want to be a farmer. Yeah, and a female farmer at that. So what we want to do is to encourage, and also that's what the Jamaica Network of Rural Women Producers we want to do. We want to encourage and to implore young females and youths, just that we need to continue this legacy of success. As you heard the minister talked about was food heroes. We want to continue this. We want to tell young persons that, listen, you can be entrepreneurs, you can come out and launch your own business. It's all about strategic management, building your own brand. So you are creating your own job, and therefore creating jobs for other persons.
Wonderful. I mean, I could talk to you ladies all morning, but we have to go. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Congratulations to you both. I love to see the young people go out and get it done. So I'm happy to speak to both of you. Nadia Grant Reed, farmer, entrepreneur, Casta Grove Limited, and Shalini Seaton, farmer and chairperson of the Jamaica Network of Rural Women's Producers Youth Committee. Listen, support the women, and support our farming women. Please find them and support them.
So there you have it, guys. That was the interview that I had on Smile Jamaica. For persons who did not get to see it, I told you guys that I'd be putting out the video. So there you have it. It's a short little clip of what happened, the interview, and we spoke about Jamaica Network of Rural Women Producers, what it is that we're doing for rural women, and how it is that we want to help them. So for persons who want to find out about Jamaica Network of Rural Women Producers, you can always go on our Facebook page, check it out, go on like. If you want to get in contact, there is information there for you to contact us at any point in time. Because rural women, we're here for you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And for persons who didn't get to see it, now you have. If you liked this video, ensure to give it a thumbs up. Leave those comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what are your thoughts, what you'd like to see on this channel as well. And subscribe, guys. Tell your friends, to tell your other friends, to tell everybody that Farmer Chic is here. We welcome you and we want this to grow. We want to educate. We want to empower other women and we want to empower youth. So take care, guys, and have a great week. Go be great. Blessings.